Welcome to step 11, configure layout and widgets. Well, this section is very straightforward. It teaches you two important things. First thing, in section 11.1 you will learn how to change the layout. So layout are various type, like you have your left sidebar, content and right sidebar. Then you have content and the right sidebar, you have left sidebar and the content, and you just have the content. So how do you change those layouts? Okay, whichever layout that you feel that you want to have for your site, I'm going to show you where do you configure this. It's all pre-configured for us based on the 1140 theme and also from the Genesis framework. So you don't have to do much of the coding here. It's all been managed by the theme for us. But you need to understand this layout concept, because once you have this kind of themes installed on your site, you will get this customization option to change your layout. Okay, so that's what we're going to learn in section 11.1. In 11.2, you will configure widgets. Widgets are small components that you can embed in your site. Okay, maybe a search box and a category, a menu option, all those you can embed into the sidebars. Okay, so we'll understand how to play around with the widgets and how do you add widgets to your sidebar in section 11.2. Then we'll summarize step 11. And one thing I want to do is I want to remove this layout from this way to only the content and the primary sidebar. You can go to customize section, you can go to theme settings, site layout, and you can change to primary content and primary sidebar. I don't want the secondary one. Okay, click on publish. Okay, now the site looks good. It's applicable to overall all the sites. Okay, so now it looks very good. You can start adding some contents here. Maybe you want to show some posts here. How do you do that? This is a footer 1, footer 2. Go to widgets, you have footer 1, then the footer 2. The footer 1 has simple social icons. So let's add some posts here. You can add a featured post. Show post title, all categories. Number of posts to show is 3. No images. One way you can do that, or you can also have a simple post, recent post. You can even add that. Okay, you can add the pages here, or you can add a menu here. Let's add a navigation menu. Okay, let's visit our site. You see, we have a menu here. Then we have a post. You can have just the post links or the post with some text. Okay, so this is how you play around with the footers here. If you don't want this, let's delete this. Or you delete it, go to widget, go to footer 2, so delete. Then go visit the site. Okay, looks as it is that we have seen in the demo. Okay, you can add some logo here. Then you can say which email ID that everybody can reach to. Definitely there's contact here, right? And then you have a search bar here so that everybody can search. Okay, we have built a pretty decent website here. And I want to show you, if you want to create a specific menu and add it here. Okay, so let's do that. Go to menus. Okay, so create a menu. We will give a name, footer, create menu. Okay, in the footer I want to add about and a contact page. Only 2 pages I want to add. Okay, and I want to save this. Once you save it, you need to display this menu. So we'll go to widgets again, and then we'll go to the footer section. There we have added the navigation menu. So now we will select footer from here and save. Visit the site. Then you can see the menu here. Okay, you can add this kind of text, header text. Let's do that too. Okay, looks better. Okay, the site actually looks pretty good, right? If you want to change this primary sidebar onto the left hand side, you can still go to the customization option. You can change the site layout from there, and there are many things to customize here. Well, that will be a separate section where we'll only talk about how to customize the 1140 theme from StudioPress. But as of now, I think this steps should be enough for you to understand how to build a website. We have seen all these steps. So let's see the site speed. Still it's okay, A and B. Okay, nothing much changed after we have installed the theme. So that's a good thing. So now onwards, whatever contents that you add without adding any plugin, your site performance will not vary. You won't retain it here. And if you want to improve it, you can use features like CDN and Cloudflare or Mac CDN and add your website and route it from there. All these errors will be gone by using the CDN functionality. So we're not going to go in detail in this section talking about how to optimize your site and improve the speed, but pretty much this looks very, very good, right? It's much better than the previous one that was given by HostGator to us. So next we will do the last step of installing the security plugin, and then we will check the website speed, and then we will wrap up the session. Welcome to summary of step 11. I hope you have play around as I did with my site. You have also play around the same settings on your site. Well, if you haven't done it, I highly recommend you go and make such changes. You can always revert it back, right? So go learn this step and make the changes that I have shown you. Also, I've given you a couple of exercises for you to work around with, right? It will help you learn the concept well. So make sure you do the exercise, and if you have any issues and you have any questions, do let me know in the Q&A section, then I'll be answering them. Let's move on to the final step, that is step 12, how to secure your site.